What's good? What's good? What's good? This is Jacob Ben Issachar, Creative Mind Productions. Got another one for you today. It's called Stop Being an Individualist. It's that simple. Stop being an individualist. You know why? Because today and age, a lot feel ego and pride is the way to go. They let their finances, their materialistic things dictate the way they live without acknowledging or considering one another. So, main subject matter of which I'm gonna be breaking down today is very simple. It's called individualism and how to rebuke it. Now, first things first, when it comes to progression, you cannot progress with being an individualist. If you're not conducting yourself in a thorough manner where you're considering and showing love towards one another, you're going to be looked at as a very selfish person. So that's why it's very important that you understand the process of elimination in regards to you taking away that selfishness. Now, it takes time. I understand that you probably were raised very selfish or raised very prideful or egotistic because of your living circumstance, your financial circumstance, your material circumstance, and your social circumstance. And it's very understandable. I understand. You might be top notch. You might have all the bread. You might have all the clothes. You might have all the vehicles. You might have that degree. You see what I'm saying? But that does not dictate who you are in this society. You have to realize one thing on this present day. A lot of people dictate life based on ego and pride, and that's one thing that a lot need to differentiate themselves with because that's gonna be your fall. You understand? A lot of people dictate life based on social gain and physical and material. It's nonsense, man. Because at the end of the day, once you're deprived from that, what are you? Who are you? You see what I'm saying? And that's why it's very important that you understand your present position on this land. Be considerate, not selfish. Now, being selfish, we already went over this on the last segment. If you don't understand the concept of selfishness, you're not going to apprehend this. Why? Because you're content. You are conditioned to believe your level of understanding is on point. You don't need to learn anything else. And that's what you call indoctrination. And willful ignorance comes manifested when that happens. So all I'm saying today is be very mindful how you treat one another, man. Because the actions you conduct today is gonna dictate an hour from now, a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, and a year from now. So we have to evaluate ourselves and ask ourselves, are we being an individualist or do we need to come out of that box and ask ourselves, man, is this limiting me or is it benefiting me? Because I'm gonna tell you personally, being an individualist has not benefited me growing up as a youth, stuck in the same position. You feel me? So you have to be very mindful in this current condition you're in to ask yourself, man, is being an individualist helping me? I'm pretty sure it's not. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't helped me in the past. I don't know about you. You see what I'm saying? But the moment you let materialistic junk, social junk, physical junk, you see what I'm saying? Dictate the spiritual, dictate the reality that you're living in, bro. It's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna keep finding yourself in that same position, and you're gonna keep asking yourself, why is this happening? Why is this going on? Why is this happening? Be very mindful, man. Stop being an individualist. Stop being about self. Start being about others, man. You feel me? Even if others are lost, inconsiderate, selfish as well. Be patient with them. You feel me? We have to examine ourselves daily, man. It's that simple. So with that being said, stop being an individualist. Acknowledge, consider, and appreciate one another. Stop showing hatred. So with that being said, y'all call Ben Issachar, Creative Mind Productions.